All right, so we're going to take a look at 18 here. So we want to find functions of the form a sine of pi over 2x plus mx plus b. So mx plus b is as an addition, that means we have a variable midline. So there's some straight line with a slope y-intercept, and we are oscillating around that straight line. Easiest thing to do here is we have 1, 2, 3 unknowns, and we can use these points to try and come up with what those unknown values are. Usually 0 is the easiest one to start with. So I'm going to call this f of x. And the first point tells me that f of 0 is equal to -2. And if I plug that 0 into my equation, I'll get a times the sine of pi over 2 times 0, which is 0, plus m plus b times 0. So that's 0, too. Sine of 0 is, on a good day, 0. So this is all 0, and the a is gone, and this tells us then that m is -2. So we scored right away with one of the missing values. Now, another thing to consider here is we know the period of this function. The period is 2 pi over pi over 2, or 2 pi times 2 over pi. So the period is, so we do have a full period of information here. And that's going to be helpful. All right, let's try another one. Let's plug in 1. F of 1 shows. So then we're going to get a, we still don't know, sine of pi over 2 times 1, which is just pi over 2. We know that n is -2. We don't know b yet, but we have b times 1 or just b. All right, thinking about what we know about the unit circle, sine of pi over 2 is 1. That's lovely. So now we have 6 equals a minus 2 plus b. Adding the 2 to the left, we get that a plus b is 8. And we don't have enough information yet to find a or b, but we've got more points to plug in. So next, let's plug in 2 and see what happens. F of 2, according to the table, is 4. And for our function, we still don't know a, so that will be a sine of pi over 2 times 2 minus 2 plus b. All right, that would be the sine of pi. Sine of pi 0. Yeah, that's the x-axis. Y value 0 on the unit circle. So that is gone. So that means times a is gone. So we get 4. Hey, what's up? Should we have something?
No, I was gonna grab graph papers.
Oh yeah, help yourself. 4 equals -2 plus b. Adding that 2 over, we're going to get b of 6. Cool. We have b equals 6, so we can backtrack here. So that's going to give us 8 equals a plus 6. Oops, 6, not b, Gary. Subtracting the 6 over, I get a is 2.
Question.
Yes.
It's m+bx, so isn't it?
Oh, it's b
Times
times
two.
2 there. I missed the 2. Thank you. Good job. So I have an error.
And on it.
So, well, this would be b times
Oh,
1,
yeah.
so we're okay there. I messed up right here then, so that should be 2b. All right, so that's not going to be right. Adding the 2 over, we still get a 6. That's okay, but this is a 2b. All right, so correction, b is 3. All right, if b is 3, we can again come back here. So that's going to give me color here. 8 equals a plus 3, because our b is 3. And subtracting the 3 over, looks like a is 5. Yeah, so I made one mistake so far. I may have made others I haven't caught yet. We have a 4th point we can use to check to see that this works out. Oh, give us some space. So we think our f of x now is, a is 5, so 5 sine of 5 over 2x. M was -2, so minus 2, plus we think b is 3 times x is our function. And the last point we haven't used yet said if x is 3, y should be 2. We're going to check the point 3, 2. Check. Got that right. It's 3, 2. Okay. Give it a try. F of 3 equal 2. Plugging that in, we get 5. And this would be a good place for a calculator. I'm going to try to do it without. All right, so I plug in 3. In the 2 spots, there was an x. All right, let's see. Sine of 3 pi over 2. Anybody remember that from the unit circle? 3 pi over 2 would be 3/4 the way around. The y value there would be -1. So this is going to be -1 times 5, or -5. Minus 2 plus 9. Let's see, -5 minus 2 is -7. -7 plus 9 is 2, which is what I was hoping for. So it looks like I do have the right function for those 4 points. Another thing I might do just to check, graph the line, and check out those points. So I'm going to do that next, just to use technology to triple check. Is our friend. I'm going to show you a new graphing calculator today that does some cool stuff that Desmond doesn't do at the moment, but might after this year. All right, so we have 5 sine of 5 over 2 x minus 2 plus 3x. And my claim earlier was that this linear function is the midline. So if I just graph that separate, y equals -2 plus 3x. I zoom out, I should see that I have this Kirby function curving around that linear midline. Kind of cool. And then double checking points, f of 0 is -2, f of 1 is 6, f of 2 is 4, and f of 3 is 2. And that should match the table we were given here. -2642. -2642. Looks good. Questions?